Alright, so we have to make a run to the transfer station so we have a trash can to actually like put all of our Christmas stuff in. We haven't had an opportunity to get there this week until now, so that's what we have to do for Christmas Eve. I forgot to, we were getting ready to leave. I thought we were ready, and Mike wasn't ready. But I had forgotten to do my move to the lake, so I actually like walked down to the dock and did it. And it is rather cold, but it is so beautiful out here with all this snow. But when I went down to the lake, I found this rock, and I'm not sure that it's a rock. It might be metal. I just thought it looked really cool. We collect beach glass. I have like a whole baggie of it. I need to find a jar to put in it. But there's always like cool stuff that comes and we can find, and it's sort of fun. But anyways, happy Christmas Eve. This is some kind of look. Lord. So literally everything is going wrong today. The so last year back up. Okay, so several years this happened where we've planned for all the Christmas stuff and the Christmas meal and made it to Christmas Eve service and all this stuff. And then after Christmas Eve service, we're like, what the heck are we going to eat? Like, we've forgotten that meal several times and try to go and like get fast food in the town that was like 20 miles away when we lived in Nebraska. And then there'll be nothing open and we're kind of screwed. So last year I remembered that and thought ahead, and I made chicken noodle soup. Because I'm gluten-free, I have to make the noodles myself. So I don't do it. Okay, sorry about that. Mike turned on my car outside and it kicked my video off. Anyways, I was saying that I don't make the noodles very often because it's a pain in the butt. Also, I'm a perfectionist, and if something goes wrong, then I'm devastated. So I'd rather just not do something than actually not do it right or the best or whatever. I haven't made chicken noodle soup since last Christmas Eve, but so that has become our tradition now, even though this is only the second year. So I tried to make those this morning. They came out sticky, tough, and too thick. Like, I couldn't even like get them to roll out right. Then I had to break them all apart by hand because they were too sticky to come apart. Like, it's just been ridiculous. Then I went to wrap the knit things I made for the kids, and Violet's hat is missing. Searched for it for hours. Have no idea where it is. And she's the one that I was concerned didn't have as many presents to open up. So great. So all of the knitting time that I would have had was taken up with that. And yeah. I've got a headache and a sore throat. I'm not in the best attitude or mental state. As you can see, my hair pretty much explains how I'm feeling right now. And when he turned on my car, the reason he turned on my car is because he went outside to like clean the snow off of it and realized that one of my tires is completely flat. Also, last night when we were trying to go to bed, the furnace wouldn't work, and it was like 62 in our house. So the Christmas spirit is missing right now. I am struggling. I have about 3 inches left to go on Isaiah's before the decreases. So I've made some progress on that, and I did get Emma's through the increases, so it's at least like not on the octopus needles, it's just on the regular. But it is very sparkly. It's kind of giving me some mermaid vibes. It's a little more green and light blue and purple than it's really showing up on the camera. And it's like supercharged sparkly. I don't know that you can really tell that on here, but so it's at least as close as I can get it to being able to give it to her. Anyways, so the noodles are in the pot and should be done in like 15 minutes maybe. And then we need to eat because we need to get ready because we need to go to church.
What? Why do we have to go to church?
Because it's Christmas Eve and we're lighting the candles. It's been a day. So, I can't exactly remember where I was in my last gripe session about what a craptastic day this has been. But shortly after that, so I think I had told you that Mike was fixing a tire. Apparently one of the jacks didn't work and the other one fell out of it. But he did get the tire fixed, or changed, not fixed. It's on a donut. Then we all had to leave at the same time. I was absolutely not ready because, I mean, you saw what I looked like right before. And then I went to put on my makeup and I've got a visit and something happening here. Luckily, we have to wear masks at church, so like you can't see that, but you can see it, so yay. And then we were getting ready to leave church and Mike or someone realized that the bulletins for the 11 o'clock service were printed with the 7 o'clock service in them, and so the bulletins are messed up and it's not the exact same service. Yay. Today has been long. It's been rough. Oh, and my husband asked if we could light the Advent calendar as a family, which we often do on Christmas Eve. We've never been in a church that has 2 services, so we were just doing it for this 7 o'clock service, and then we go back at 11, and somebody else is going to do it. But he did not tell me that the little wand thingy that you light to light the candles, it's not working, and so we had to use a lighter that's child-proofed, and 5 kids trying to do that. Let's just say I was mostly having an anxiety attack through most of church. I think I'm the only one that's going to go back for the 11 o'clock service. I may or may not need an attitude adjustment, and so that's why I'm going back. And my husband's gonna get something thrown at him because he's sitting over there smiling. He needs an attitude adjustment too. Merry Christmas and all! Alright, so I'm hiding out here. Hopefully you can hear me over the waves. But my father-in-law just sent a text message in a group chat that included Emma and Isaiah saying that we were going to the city on Tuesday, and my husband answered him. Got their phones before he asked, "Are your friends there yet?" Which is the other part of the surprise. Santa is bringing the trip to New York. I am now to the point that I feel like it's almost comical how much stuff is going wrong today. It's insane. Are you guys ready to open your Christmas Eve presents?
Yes.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Pajamas.
Nuh-uh! You guys don't ever get pajamas. What are you talking about?
Every time.
Every time?
I mean, we get it so that we can sleep in it. Those are for tomorrow. Yeah, we get to.
Alright, hold on. Sit back down, I can't see you.
I got fat slippers. Look at my slippers. Oh my god, it's long sleeve. They're fuzzy. Look at my slippers. Long sleeve. Lizzie, look. Yeah. Flapping gloves. Oh, I didn't have mine.
Okay, so we did our Christmas Eve present that we normally do. We checked NORAD to see where Santa was. being on the East Coast now kind of makes it easier to convince the kids that they have to go to bed because Santa comes to the East Coast first, and they were very concerned about that. So usually in Nebraska we'd have like it would always tell us Chicago, and then that could be the freak out part, but yeah. So they put out some cookies and a carrot and took off to bed, and we are drinking coffee, which we might regret at 2 o'clock in the morning when we can't go to sleep.
We finally get everything done.
But we have to stay awake and go back to church and then come home and finish Christmas stuff. Yeah, I'm tired just thinking about it. Also, that zit looks humongous now. What the hell? Okay, so this enormous thing, we had to move furniture. Look how big it is. I'm 5'9". She's 4. Do you like our wrapping paper? It's raining outside now, so what snow we did have is probably going to be gone by the morning, so probably not a white Christmas. But we have at least had snow at some point. My hair looks even crazier than it did earlier. Yeah. So a couple of things that you don't think about when you have moved to a new house and it is like Christmas or something, and you have like these ways that you do stuff normally. So there's that fireplace that I showed you on solstice, and the stocking holders like fell off like 3 times and hit it in just like a huge bang. And also, we're used to like knowing like where the squeaky parts of our floor are, and we don't know where all of them are here in the same way because we don't sneak around in our house except on Christmas Eve. So we were rather loud. But nobody came out, so we might be in the clear. Okay, so we're back home, and Santa's been here, and the stocking holders wouldn't hold the stockings up, so they got put down. We wrapped Violet's present. I don't know whether they're going to notice it when they walk out of their room, because it's like in the hallway, sort of, that like opens to the living room downstairs. And that's the hallway to their bedroom. So I don't know if they're going to notice that right away and be like, why is there this thing with the blanket over it? But anyways, I thought that I might finish Isaiah's hat tonight, but I have like 3/4 of an inch before I can do the decreases, so I'm not going to stay up for that. I do have on my Christmas pajamas, and I think we're ready. As ready as we'll ever be. Good night.